Alrighty, welcome back to the job site. Another day, and I decided I'm going to start doing a little something new in this series. Once a week or so, I'm going to have a section in this channel called Lessons Learned, and it's going to be all about all the dumb shit that I do throughout the process because I don't know any better, and that's okay. And so maybe my lessons learned can help you on some of your projects and things that you may have missed or things you didn't know. And maybe you can comment and let me know how I could avoid other things like that in the future. Because, you know, I realized after a couple days on the job that I'm gonna have a lesson learned every single day. And that's the beautiful thing about construction. You're constantly learning. You'll never master it. Every house, you're dealing with nature. Every landscape is different. So rolling right into it, new episode 1, Lessons Learned. Alrighty, here's our first lesson. So this right here is the entryway. This is the garage. This is actually our fireplace, but this called out for a 4 foot continuous footing that goes up top over to here. And the excavator, myself, my dad, the concrete guy, all saw this footing, and we saw this being up higher and on this little platform and 3x3 versus 4x4 all the way through at this depth. So none of this would have existed. So everybody read it wrong, and the inspector caught it, thankfully. And the inspector let us know. And so lesson learned for me is the inspector was telling me, you know, this one of these, the 3x3 footing is an FS 36 and the 4x4 one is an FC 48. And he said FC, he goes, C is continuous, and FS, S is a spot footing. And that's something my dad said he didn't even know, and he's been at it for a long time. So there's always something new to be learned on the job every day. And so I'll tell you what, you know, you don't have to tell me twice. I now know from the rest of my life that C means continuous and S means spot. And so that's one of the lessons learned that we had right away. These are those J-bolts I mentioned before. So we had to make that template. When I did my steel erection video, I talk about this template and how this moment frame is gonna, you know, we're gonna pour the wall up, but the moment frame's 17 feet away to get that. And then, so on this lesson learned with this footing right here, so this is supposed to be a 48-inch continuous, and you can see, you know, we're standing quite a bit higher, you know, 4 feet higher than this. So what we're gonna do, and we're talking to the engineers, we're gonna build this wall goes from here, it stops, and then it goes from here. So we're asking if we can build a wall right here, and then we're gonna step the footing up, and then we're gonna step it over, and then we're gonna continue the footing. We're gonna dig down and continue the footing to where it goes, and then we're gonna pour the whole thing in with our slab. When we come back and do the interior flat work concrete, we're just going to pour it all in at the same exact time. So lesson learned for today: FS equals spot footing, FC equals continuous footing. Don't think everyone knows what they're doing, because they don't. Because 5 professionals, a lot of them have been in the business for 30 to 40 years, all missed it. So yeah, always good to triple check what you got going on. So lesson learned number 1, episode 1.